So here we are this morning at one of our favorite hiking places. We are once again at Southeastway Park, and here goes a car by us. Turn around here, you can see there's some school buses, so there's going to be a lot of kids out wandering around and enjoying the park today. So we're going to go on just a very short walk. So right across there is the trail, and that's where we're headed. Like I said, very short walk, and we'll take you along with us. So it looks like the wildflowers are blooming today, or well, bloomed before today. But anyway, hopefully we'll be able to find some trillium. Okay, first trillium I've seen bloomed out this spring. Love trilliums. Okay, and so the May apples are blooming also. This is great.
Is that a double trillium?
Well, it's 2 trillium. I don't know that it's a double trillium.
Okay, from here.
So I found what I was looking for, a triad of trilliums. I'm sure if St. Patrick had come here instead of the shamrock to teach the Trinity, he could have used the trillium. And so I really enjoy seeing a triad of trilliums. Just a little further up the trail here, and we have a whole nest of May apples. And you know, I was just going to say that it surprises me a little early for them to be blooming, but it's really not. It's the end of April, so this is cool. Now here's a cool picture. We got a May apple and a trillium in the same frame. Wonderful. Speaking of wildflowers, here's my favorite. It's called Honora. Okay, so it's time for today's nature lesson. You can tell the May apples because they have these leaves that look like umbrellas. Now, the ones that are just a single umbrella, they do not have flowers on them. But instead, it's only the ones that have matured and have a double umbrella. They have the flower and it blooms right in between them. And so, just a bit of a science lesson for you today. So we've come to the place on the creek on this hike, which is my favorite place. And so if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that this is one of my favorite places. So Nora and I were just looking at this edge of the bank here, and it is quite eroded underneath. And as you can see right there, there's that big tree standing there and practically nothing supporting it. If we turn around and look back here, you can see where the bank has fallen away. So you need to be very, and you can look all along there and you can see, and I don't know why it has eroded, but it has. And that accounts for why there's so many trees in the water. We've seen quite a few squirrels today, but this is the first one who has stopped long enough to let us get a picture. I think he's more engrossed in feeding than he is worried about us. So we've turned away from the creek, from Buck Creek, and now we're headed towards the park road. Going to make a small loop here and then head right back into the woods.
Oh, they're growing Pepsi cans. Oh. Hi.
So we've made just a small loop off of the trail coming through the picnic area here. Here's some facilities if they're needed, but we're headed right back into the trail, right back under the woods, right here. So one more picture of some very pretty flowers. So we're coming to our last turn on this walk, and we will be back at the trailhead and almost nothing flat. When we get back to the car, we'll do a wrap up. We'll see you then. Okay, so here we are back at the trailhead. We're in the car. It was a very nice, pleasant, short, mile or less walk, but it was very enjoyable. A lot of spring flowers.
The weather could not have been more perfect. It was about 48 degrees. There was a soft breeze. The sun was shining. The trail was dry. It could not have been more perfect. And the flowers were at just the right time of year to have been blooming. The trees were budding. It smelled really, really nice. Just clean, crisp air with the scent of flowers. It's beautiful.
So that was our spring walk this morning, and thank you for going along with us. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.